Yo, 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 what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Moto Zach, and this is Kenny Yoho, and welcome back to the I4MX podcast. Come on, man.
All right.
You
Check.
going a little slower there today. You got a lot of things on your mind. What's happening?
Definitely. Just trying to catch up and, still got to mow my yard tomorrow and a couple more things.
I know, dude. You see that rain coming in? Holy crap. You got to mow it by this weekend, too.
Called up in that race and just forget to.
I know. Can you believe it? We're taking a break, man? It's like, are you sure we don't got to race this weekend? No Grand Prix we're doing?
No, we're good for, this hot. That weather this weekend.
Yeah.
It's just a hot time. So right now it's, planned break, and then we'll come back as I'm working on, our Triple Crown series. So that'll be coming out pretty soon. So around the banquet time, then that'll be the time pretty much where we'll kick that off, and then just kind of working on the scheduling and all that stuff. So just kind of be patient with me. We just got done with this series, but definitely working on the new series, and we'll have some fun races planned the rest of this year.
Move that thing over. You can move it over. If you guys have any comments, definitely comment them down below while we're on air. We'll definitely try to answer them. The banquet tickets, like you said, are on. They're on sale. Deadline will be September 1st, $35 per person. The Venmo will be commented here in just a little bit, and I'll pin that to our video so that way everybody watching can see it. That way you can pay for your person. It's $35 per person, not just for the whole family.
Tonight's show, we'll be talking a little bit about the Moto Bros recap, is double points final round. Also, the points championship, as the champions were crowned, and we'll talk a little bit about the racing, as well as the exciting races of the weekend. Injuries, as we had a couple injuries, so we'll just definitely it was kind of catch up. But sometimes we can go, race after race with no injuries, and then sometimes injuries happen. So last race, the tension's high. So we had a couple of injuries. So definitely want to wish them guys definitely a speedy recovery, as you had Tanner on the back, and then also Dwayne Oakley. Dwayne Oakley was one of our he's our points champion in a couple classes. So Dwayne, hopefully we can get him on the show tonight. I said we'd check in, see if they're if he's watching. If he's watching, we'll try to get him on tonight. He just had surgery on his shoulder, I believe, yesterday morning. So I told him if he's feeling good, then we'll talk. If not, then don't worry about it. So
awesome. Yeah, shout out. Hope Ben Riddle does get at Loretta's. Everybody's going to Loretta's this weekend.
Yeah, Loretta's definitely a big week. I talked to Jack and his dad George. They're heading up. So it's like should be fun. So it should be fun to watch. I'm going to be watching as we always check it out online. So I'll be watching all week and cheering our Florida boys on as we.
Absolutely.
It's crazy as you look at the big pictures. There's not very many Florida people.
No.
Compared to the big picture, we have so many of our guys, so we got to cheer them on, and hopefully Florida guys will bring some national titles home.
Absolutely. It's going to happen. We can get things done. We got Dwayne Oakley. I don't know if you want to bring him on now, but
let's do it. If we got him, let's bring him on.
So let's give you guys a quick backstory before we bring it on. What race was that exactly? Was it the?
I'm not sure.
That was the Extreme, or was it
Open or the Extreme? But I believe it was the Extreme class.
He can correct us if wrong, but he ended up having a hard crash, and
we heard on the radio he was knocked out, and he was our first crash, and then we had a second one later that day named Tanner. So this is Dwayne. So let's check in on with him.
Let's check in. Here we go. What's going on, man?
What's going on, guys?
How's it going?
Not too bad anymore. Better than I'm out.
Yeah, glad you're past the surgery, like I was telling you, and it's a tough break there. You remember what happened at all? I know you got knocked out, but you remember anything?
Not for the most part. I'm like 98% sure my bike cut out on the face, but not sure if it was, the back brake hitting the face or my foot hitting the back brake or what, but I'm pretty sure the bike cut out, and then don't remember anything after that.
Yeah, the
Mm,
flagger said that you were whipped, that you were sideways, kind of whipped out too. So it might have added to it.
Yeah.
not
Well,
good, man. Not good. That was not good.
I know you were actually, he did our series back when we first started this 10 years ago. So Dwayne's been riding a long, long time. So this year, him and his girlfriend came back, and
Yep.
yeah, we're supposed to be having fun, Dwayne.
I
Yeah.
was trying. I mean, it's been fun the whole series, that's for sure.
Well, that's cool. I just hate to see anybody go through injuries and stuff, but I know you'll bounce back, and I know you'll get back on that bike too. So
It happens. It's a part of it, and I'll be back.
How long of the recovery time do you have? Do you think?
Not positive. In 2 weeks, I'll go back for an evaluation, get the staples out, and they'll check on it.
So
Then,
what all happened?
multiple fractures in my humerus up by my shoulder and cracked my hip.
mm,
Wow.
yeah, I've done that one a couple of times. So yeah,
Screws up there. So
You did what?
got a plate and some screws up on my humerus, so they'll have to check that out. And as long as it's healing, I'd say 8 weeks to a couple months.
yeah, you'll bounce back. I mean, and you got the surgery, so like I broke mine and didn't get surgery, so I've had to deal with it for many, many years. So like you're getting fixed right. So yeah, it's gonna suck for a little while, but then you'll be back strong. So
Are they talking about maybe taking out the plate and screws later on, or is that something they're should be permanent?
I hope not. I hope they stay in there like all my other hardware.
He's like, I pay good money for this.
well, we look forward to seeing you at the banquet. So I mean, we didn't get to celebrate with you, as he is one of the guys that should have been doing the champagne
Yep,
with us.
absolutely.
But yeah, we're gonna save it for the banquet for you, and then we'll have a good time there, man.
Yeah, we'll definitely be there. And thanks for everyone that helped me out.
Absolutely.
All right,
Absolutely.
Dwayne. Well, heal up safe, and I'll keep in touch with you.
All right, guys. Appreciate it.
See you,
All
brother.
right, see you, brother.
Wow. That's awesome to hear. And then also Tanner was the other guy. And with Tanner, we got a message from his mom, so that I got kind of forward back to all of us. But he kind of had to spend the night overnight in the hospital. He had some chest swelling and maybe like lung, so they just wanted to monitor it. But as far as the head injury, pretty much they dodged a bullet, and he's doing good. So hopefully we see both these guys back out there. Two different types of riders, is you got one guy that's been riding for many, many years, and then you have the other rider that was a beginner rider. So he was a 450 beginner.
Yep.
And he came to our riding camp, as Matt Bell said that he came to the summer camp this summer. So
Wow.
I didn't exactly know who he was, but yeah, so we wish them both a speedy recovery.
Can you stop tapping on this thing?
Sorry.
Man, I can't type.
I keep hearing the dog scratching at the door.
I'm trying to pin this comment right here so that way everybody got our Venmo, so that way you can pay for your tickets.
All right, so yeah, the weekend was a great weekend. Definitely want to thank everybody that helped us. Let me get.
Yeah, I hear it. I can hear it now. You're right. Go get them dogs, boy. What the rear end, boy? Man, it was a great time this weekend. Thank you guys for coming out this past weekend. It was an awesome time. If you didn't get to come out, we had a great weekend of racing. Like we said, we had the buggies out there showing us some love. It was fun, popping champagne. Bunch of moto dads crying. I got to see that. That was a great experience to watch. I won't call them out, just to keep their identity cool, but to see their kids win, they started. It's
definitely an emotional
awesome.
moment. That's
so
what
awesome.
It's a lot of work to go through the whole journey, through the series, and each weekend's different, and it's a lot. So it's not easy, and we appreciate the people doing it and going through the whole series. So definitely will pay off, as the banquet's looking really, really good. And we're ahead of the game, as we've been doing this. This is our 10th year, so we try to get better at it. So we're been doing really good. So we're looking good for the banquet. Excited, and yeah, just excited about the future as we're working on the new stuff. I've been talking to new Spider. It's going to be open up soon. Also, Jason and them's going to be down open up Punta Gorda. A lot of new stuff coming here at the end of this year. So we got a lot of stuff to look forward to. But as far as the races, definitely want to thank everybody that helped us, put the thing on. As even the vendors, they go every week to every race with us, so they're a part of it. Also, our flaggers, we have a set crew, and then the whole crew that Jason has and their whole crew. So we couldn't do it without everybody, So, and then most importantly, the riders, coming in and
absolutely.
Taking the ride with us, So
awesome. Yes, Tanner was the one that crashed in the back, bunch of pile up. Yes, it was. Yes, we had to stop the race actually and do a restart.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that. I didn't even write that down, but yeah, there's at riders meeting we go through.
This is why it's mandatory to go to the riders meeting at 8 a.m. On Sunday morning.
So we go through the process of what happens, and if we have an emergency on the track, we have to stop the race. If the race is over halfway complete, it's final. If it's under halfway complete, we put them back on the start line and race the remaining on that amount of lap. Yeah, I say this each week, but yeah, we had to go into effect, and then not just once, we had to do it twice. And then both of them fell where we had to restart them. So yeah, it's you never know what's going to be going on at the races. So you getting it there? What are you working on? All right.
Yeah, this is
all right. What's wrong with the
Oh, okay. So look, the wrong gate situation. So look, if this is what we also talk about at the riders meeting, when you go off on the wrong gate, there is chances, you could be ahead of somebody. You may forget, the anticipation super, super high. You want to get that win. You go off on the wrong gate, just wait. Right there in the first turn, wait. Let the second gate go by. And as soon as they go by, you got to hop on last so that way you can go and catch back up. But we had a problem with people going off on our first gate.
Yeah, just let them know what's going on as far as on the starting gate. You have a first gate and a second gate. So
yes.
Eddie calls you in the gate.
When we put two classes together.
He calls the first gate, this class. He calls the first gate. Okay, second gate, this class. He goes through this whole process, okay? And then what happened? So we had two incidents of somebody going on the first gate.
In the wrong class. They went on the gate that was the wrong class. It wasn't their class. So they took off. So they're advancing now from their class. Their class was on the gate, waiting for the second gate drop to take off.
And they're on the
gate
first.
They're supposed to be on. So you honestly have two options. It's either if you can, come back to the starting gate, come right back, cut off, get right off the track. Don't coming towards where everybody's going to be going forward. Come right, hop off the track real quick, get to the starting gate, hop up back in your spot, and then take off when the gate drops. If you can make it there and the gate's already down, take off. Or you can sit on the side, wait till the entire class goes by you, and then hop back on the track and take off. But
as long as you come in behind the class, it's a legal start.
Yes.
So, like, if you don't make it back, just stop, let the whole class pass you. Okay,
Yep.
Then your last place you come in, it's legal. So we had that situation happen. And I'm trying to explain to the Spanish, guy, which I really like him a lot. So, but that was a situation with that one. It was legal. The other one wasn't legal.
Yeah.
So if you don't stop and you don't let your class completely pass you, then you're going to get docked a lap. So when we go into DQs and disqualifications and how that works. So if you gonna help me here?
Disqualification. So what? If you do advance, a lot of times you do get DQ'd for that Moto 1. So then you get a DNF.
You can't detect, on the start, how many riders. So like if they were racing and somebody cuts a track on the track and it's just the race part. So then you can identify, it's one rider, two rider docks, it's one or two rider dock. On the start, when you do that, you can't figure out, how many riders. So it's a 1 lap dock.
Yeah.
So that's our rule. So it's a 1 lap dock. So if that person laps somebody or something, you don't necessarily gonna get last, but it's a 1 lap dock. So, but other people, maybe, I don't know if AMA or what it is, they might DQ them for the whole race.
Yes, they DQ.
But pretty much we'll give them last place unless they lap somebody or something like that.
Yeah.
So, but we had one incident. Do the right thing. They stopped, let the whole pack come by, and then the guy was upset. He did the translator on the phone.
I know. I watched that. And you're like, no, give me a piece of paper. I'll write this down
the translator. It's not right. And I'm like, how do I explain it to you? So, anyways, that's just learning. This is just stuff that we're talking about, just so you learn, different situations and what happened at the races, and then so if it comes your way, then you know what to expect.
Yeah, we definitely suggest that everybody get to the riders' meeting.
The main thing is if you miss the gate and you can get back there, you get back quickly. But you don't. I'm the only guy out here like Dirt Bike Dale and go head on into the whole.
Yeah. You can't do that because now you're forcing everybody to be stopped.
Now it's just a bad situation. So you got to make sure if you do get off the track, try to make it back if you have time. If you don't, wait right there, let the whole class pass you, then come into the back. So
yep, absolutely.
And then you're legal.
Yep. Look at your computer. I think it's because you keep tapping on this table. It's glitching the heck out.
Can we go down and back up?
If we shut that, then we have a huge chance of this podcast.
All right, then don't worry.
Going on to break.
Keep going.
I say let's keep going. The computer's glitching out, folks. That's the only. But
big.
Gate, that's good. What to do?
All right, so let's. Just want to get up here and congratulate the winners. Is this week we have. Our set points. Okay. These guys, if you hear your name called, it's going to be at the banquet. You're getting an award at the banquet. So if you didn't make the races, you're not going to make the banquet. So just make sure if you're eligible and you did 9 out of the 11 races, you'll be on here. If you think you're on here or should be on here or what happened, just call us and we'll be happy to go through and figure out, how many you did, how many you didn't. We're definitely not trying to keep anybody out.
Exactly.
It's just our computer system. We set it to eliminate, 9 out of 11 races. So,
and if you hear your name and you have not got a banquet ticket, we suggest you get a ticket as soon as possible. Here we go.
All right. So big congratulations. Pee Wee stock class is Ollie Johnson, 1,120 points as he was able to pull that one off. It's missed a couple races, had going to Loretta Lynn's, so we wish him. He's one of our riders that are going to Loretta Lynn's, and hopefully he can go up there and kick some butt.
Yep.
So that's Ollie Johnson. Styles Tootin second, Maverick Bartlett in third place as Maverick and Esteban were going back and forth, third and fourth. So Awesome job for both Maverick and Esteban, third, fourth, and then Forrest, fifth. Easton Craig rounding out the top 6 in the Pee Wee stock class. In the junior class, Esteban is the champion in that class. Easton Craig second. So the juniors, pretty good race. There was 9 of them.
Absolutely,
There was nine juniors, so it was a pretty good race on Sunday. So congratulations, them guys. As we go into the 50 seniors, we got Sebastian Tootin. Sebastian taking 3 championships. So,
wow.
He's pretty much each year you have one person that pretty much, wins the most. And right now he's setting it up good as he didn't get the high point. And so we'll talk about that.
I think the girls, one of the girls got it. Right?
Yeah. So, but Sebastian Tootin taking the open, the 65 beginner 5 to 8, and the senior 7 to 8. So, Sebastian,
good for him.
Munez in second, and then Ethan back in third place, the 214. 50 open, Sebastian at Munez second, Ollie Johnson third, Easton Kendall fourth, and then Samuel
Bon Giovanni
in that top 5
spot.
As 65 beginner is this was one that we had a close race between Lopes and Tootin, and Tootin ended up taking the championship there. Tough break for Sam, but he'll be back,
back-to-back start mess ups. I believe he had a
he had a tough day, and like I say, there's a lot of pressure, there's tension, there's all kinds of stuff, and it's just tough breaks. So Sebastian Tootin, Samuel Lopes, O'Donnell as Mikey took a crash in the first turn. I had to pick him up, get him back going. Gunnar Caldes in fourth, Parker C, and then Parker Swift rounding out the top 6 in that 65 beginner 5 to 8. As we go down to the 9 to 11, Ronnie Dell and Ferris tied.
Wow.
Tied. If you didn't hear, these guys tied. All 11 races. It comes down to a tie, and we had to break the tiebreaker, and it come down to Ronnie Dell had 5 first place wins, and Jacob had 4. So that's how it panned out. So Ronnie Dell taking the championship. Ferris second. Burns, as Breck Burns has been riding good lately here. Third. Arlo in the 4th place. Nathan Sinek, and then Murphy back in 6th, and then Kyle Digert in the 7th place position. So 65 9 to 11 beginner. Then we go into 65 9 to 11. This was one that it was anybody's game. You had Regina and Robertson, Matthew and Maleko, and everybody was had a chance at this thing. So it's basically came out Regina 950, Ryder Robertson 930, Weston Matthew 860, Maleko 800, and then Doyle, and then Slavin rounding out the top 6. But that was one of my favorite classes for sure. Probably my favorite class of the year.
Yes.
Between that and the Open.
They're always super close
always
together.
Always fun to watch. So the Open class, Ryder Robertson took it 870, Regina second, Maleko third, Matthew fourth. Matthew was on a run there in the middle, and then the last 2 races just had terrible luck. So,
took a tumble.
Doyle back in the 5th place, Slave in 6th, Ronnie Dell 7th, Breck Burns 8th, C 9th, and then Saladino rounding out top 10 in that 65 Open class. 85 7 to 11 beginner. Jaden Sparks taking the championship as Mateo Bruner 2nd, Bear York 3rd, and then Louis Giametti. Giametti taking the 4th place spot. I like old Louis. 7 to 11 advanced. Brody Hines coming away with the championship. 85 12 to 15 advanced. It's Braden Benz, and then Lane Thompson in 2nd. So 85 Super Mini. Jaden Mosley taking the championship. Bryce Williams 2nd. Carter Patterson 3rd. Grant Curry 4th. Tyler Held 5th. And Matthew 6th. And then Troy Dyer round out the top 7. Tough break for Grant Curry. You got to remember, he was the points leader.
Yep.
He was
in the beginning.
He was the guy to
beat.
Yep.
And then broke both of his arms.
All right, 125, 2-stroke only. Andrew Cabrero, and then Dominic Winthrow 2nd. 125, 250 beginner. Davidson Santos. Is Santos,
he's all right.
He's trying to learn him as the cowboy.
He can't speak English. You know that, right?
He's got a cowboy, and he's a tough dude. So
dude,
he had a tough day.
I got the video of that, him spinning around.
Yeah, he had a tough day as he came in the points leader, but everything didn't go smooth. So he went down, come back limping, but he
still took it.
Did enough to take the championship. So Mosley 2nd, Withrow 3rd, Enzo Ish. I'm still not right. And then Jackless. Jaquest.
Kane.
All right. 125, 250C. Cabrero taking the win. Simblat 2nd. Juan Gonzalez, as that was Juan Gonzalez on the start in the 1. So he was.
There's a pile up in one of those.
There was a couple pile ups, right on blind
even
sides
the 65
of the
one
jump.
too.
There was several good pile ups. So we're lucky to only have that 2 injuries.
Yeah,
so.
honestly.
All right.
Schoolboy.
125, 250C. Valentino Simblat 2nd, Juan Gonzalez, Joseph Hansen 4th, Tyler Patterson rounds out the top 5. Schoolboy, Andrew Cabrero, Jaden Mosley, and Grant Curry plus 40 as we got Zach.
Aish.
And then Hobson Beeman in 2nd. Junior girls, Adriana Mosley, she's going to be the
12:30. Wow,
she is
12:30.
the
That's
high
pretty
point
impressive.
champion. So she got a good class, and she was consistent. She rode all the races, and yes, so she was able to pull some wins off there and get the points up there. So she is going to be our high point. So that's pretty exciting stuff. Kiana Murphy in second. Women's class, Kendall Matthey, Kelsey O'Donnell, first and second. As plus 50, Alvin Moore. Then you got Mikey Dristle, John Andres. Plus 30, Dwayne Oakley. Poor Dwayne. Hopefully he'll
make it for the banquet.
Yeah, I'm sure he will, but hopefully he bounced back quick because that sucks.
Yeah.
You're hurt.
Multiple fractures.
You can't do nothing. So that means a couple times going down.
That's crazy.
So, yeah.
Thanks for the explanation.
Well, I didn't know if you meant I think that's what that meant, a couple times on
the humorous.
In the same boat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Plus 45, Zach East going to take the win over Alvin Moore. Plus 55, John Andres coming through. Hector Rodriguez. Hector broke his leg at Miami, so wish him a speedy recovery. Also, Ted back in third, and then Fran Brown. Fran Brown did a good job. Big thanks to Fran for helping us out. Dwayne Oakley taking the win in the Extreme Open class.
Awesome. He's going 2 now.
Then you got the 450 beginners. Andrew Brady, as he came away with the victory. As him and another guy, Cody Burgeon, went back and forth. As Burgeon took the novice and he took the beginner. As Enzo second, Dominic Withrow third. 450C, Valentino Simblad. I'm glad that Valentino got a championship as well because he was competing for several of them there. So 450C got that. Juan Gonzalez, Joseph Hansen, top 3. Tyson going to take the no jump class. 85 beginner, Bryce Williams, 1,200 points. So he had a good score too. So 1,200 points. Matthew second, and then Tyler Held back in third. Troy Dyer and Trenton Moore round out the top 5. Stars of tomorrow, Lane Thompson pulled it off. Brody Himes second. Colt Bolin third. Mason Kringle fourth. And then Bear York. As there's a bear on the scene.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's definitely been coming around. So seeing a lot more of his name. Plus 60, Deani Bruner taking the championship. Fran Brown second. Then we go to the vet novice, Cody Boogan. Brady second. Mikey Dristle third. And then Braden Johnson fourth. And then Jaquez fifth.
Yep.
John C. I didn't know that the dad races.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Same number.
I know. I see that.
He probably rides 85 in the vet novice class.
Yeah, I didn't realize that at all.
Or 65.
Yeah, he's been doing good. 85C class, Trenton Day taking the championship. Mason Kringle, Colt Bolin, and then Jalen Burgess.
You hear about what happened with that?
About
Jalen?
The one wheel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, let me do one more. 50cc senior beginner, Keegan Rogers taking the win. Samuel Bogiovanni ended up second as Hillman Jacks tied 8-10, 8-10. And then we had to go down to break a tiebreaker for second place. So Jax Freeman and then Nicholas Giametti, fourth place. And then Batista rounding out the top 5. 85 beginner. Ethan Sullivan taking the championship. Cody Johnson second. Ryan Yates Mosley fourth, Ferris fifth, and then Justin Mosley. It's good to have Justin back as he broke his hip.
Yeah.
So he's had to come back, and so he's back with us. E-bike, Easton Kendall and Talon Benz, that battle, and then Styles in the third place, but Talon was able to beat him in the first race, And
I saw that. I was like, holy cow.
So the second race, he had the same intentions. It's just Easton fought back, and he's like,
I need this.
It was just a good battle. So
it was awesome.
But both kids did good. So
Pretty sure it was Easton's birthday too.
Easton's birthday, so I guess it worked
Happy
out.
birthday.
Yep, absolutely. As there was a couple birthdays for sure.
Happy
so.
birthday, everybody that we missed.
Yep. But yeah, the good deed is some of the parents kind of took it upon as one of our riders lost his one wheel
Yes.
rider
yes,
a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
So, anyways, they
yes.
did a little donation and then they raised the money and got him his one wheel back. So big thanks to all the people
that supported and threw in some
that
money
and
for that
threw
because that was
in
awesome.
That was really kind and.
They weren't even planning on getting the money raised up by the end of the night. Like they were just hoping whenever they got enough money, they were going to get it. And then they end up raising enough money within that weekend, like that day.
That's pretty
awesome.
cool.
That's awesome.
So, but yeah, all in all, I mean, it was a great series and, definitely one of the most memorable series that we've had, really good racing. And, it's been an honor to work with all the tracks and put it all together. It's a lot of hard work. So yeah, we just got to keep grinding and do this thing again. It looks like there's going to be a lot of good tracks coming. So yeah, look forward to the future.
Yeah, you did it for 10 years, Kenny. I think you do it for another year and a half. So let's just keep this ball rolling. You got a great audience. I can see coming in now after I took some time off. I took a couple of years off, probably like 8 years from the series. I did the first 2 years with you.
Yeah.
And then we went other ways, but now coming back and see the audience, man. Congratulations, dude. This is awesome.
Cool.
This is awesome.
You're a big part of doing this is we got to just pretty much talk and, so you're a big help. So
we got to talk. So you're a big help.
You're a big help.
I help the
putting the message out. The main thing is just, letting people know what's going on and getting people excited about what's coming and just getting this thing going. So, yeah. So big thanks to you guys, Eddie, everybody that makes it happen, so it's been a good run. We're looking forward to the banquet. And like I say, right now, I haven't done nothing, but I'm going to be working on this new series. So I would look for it in that September 1st. Yeah. Time frame. So
absolutely. Yeah. Oh, the money was raised within the 2 hours.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's crazy. Wow. That's awesome.
But yeah, other than that, it's been a good run. We want to thank you guys. If you have any questions, just feel free to contact us. And like I say, we're going to be working on the new stuff. We'll be getting that out. Banquet tickets are the most important thing. Did
you get everybody's the right? You got everybody wrote down, all the champions wrote down the sizes?
Well, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Becky's working on that. But if you haven't talked to Becky, if you're one of the class champions that we call, just make sure that Becky has your gear sizes and stuff. So make sure, just talk to Becky. Also, we're working on, the banquet stuff. So we got posters, pictures, all kinds of different stuff. So yeah, it's a lot.
Absolutely. You're welcome for the hug too. Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot going down.
But we'll be ready. So we're looking forward to good food. As my buddy's got a restaurant, he puts on amazing food. As my grandma's going to help out with the track, so that's why we have it at Dade City, so we can kind of put on the best show we can. And looking forward to September 23rd. But like I say, we got a lot of work to do. So we got a bunch of banquet trophies, and now we got our work cut out. So I'm taking about a week off.
Yep, absolutely.
And then I'm going to start working on all this stuff. So can't wait, but definitely want to thank everybody, that participated and came out this year. If it was one race or all 11,
Yeah.
Do what you can. Yeah. We tell people, just do what you can. If you didn't get us this year, we're going to do it again next year. So,
and we got upcoming racing series, whether it's like a Triple Crown Grand Prix or just something out of the blue and events. We got other events coming up. That's why we want you guys to tune into our YouTube channel and I4MX page. Just hit the notification.
Yeah, we're gonna get
keep you up to date.
Yeah, we don't have the races to talk about here in the next month or so, but we'll get creative. We're gonna get some different ideas, and we'll keep this going. And then, like I say, come September, we'll have the new schedule out for the winter series. And then, we look forward to going sometime in September. So
absolutely. We hope to see everybody there. I just want to say real quick, banquet tickets again, they are on sale. The deadline will be September 1st. That's when we're stopped. We're cutting everything off. You cannot buy a ticket after that. No arrive and be like, hey, I need it. But no. Right, September 1st is the deadline, $35 per person. Pay to Venmo as a gift. Pay to Venmo as a gift, please. You're looking at me crazy, but that's what the request is. Just send it as a gift.
Yeah, that's
It's just that's how it is. It's how we need to do it. So that way we can keep track of everything. Also, when you send it, include your address so that way we can mail you your banquet tickets. So that way you can come up. Also, yes, give Becky all the gear sizes, please, for the champions. If you have not already did that in person, that is a big request, and it's going to be needed by September 1st
if not, we're
as
just
well.
gonna kind of guess. You know, he looks
Yeah.
like a.
You look like a
yeah. So yeah, just make
no
sure if you're the
returns either.
champion, just get with her, and it'll all be FXR gear. So we locked down that sponsor, so we're excited about that stuff. As we'll get a lot of other stuff, a lot of giveaways
Yep,
from different
absolutely.
stuff. I got a one wheel that I bought as well that we're gonna raffle off at the banquet. So there's a lot of good stuff.
What?
Yeah.
What the heck?
As I'm working on the motorcycle, so we have an electric bike that we're gonna put in that raffle draw, and so yeah, it's gonna be a good dinner, great awards and trophies for the kids, and then we'll give away some good items.
Absolutely. The way to get the info to Becky is through the Venmo that is in the comments, either on Facebook and YouTube. It says the Venmo name. Excuse me. And you can go ahead and put your address into there, or just go ahead and contact Becky.
Yeah,
or I4MX. Try to go through I4MX if possible. But,
if you want to,
message her, you
get
can.
a hold of us and send a check in the mail, and then we mail you we can do it that way too. It's just nowadays it's a little different. So
Yep, absolutely. Get Zach a haircut. I'll get a haircut.
He had his
I'm almost
beard
thinking
oil.
about.
he had his beard.
I got
oil
beard
on.
oil. I got beard oil right now. You want to feel it?
No.
Touch me, baby. Feel the smoothness. Slickety sly, son. Got to keep the goodness going, man. It's all good. Again, yeah, if you guys have any questions, definitely feel free to ask them. If you have anything interesting you want to share from this past weekend, definitely share it. It'd be fun to talk about it.
Yeah. We're good.
Another thing, the amount of people that kept hopping the fence. I know I understand little bikes, but kept having to tell them, hey, get back behind the fence. They're coming down that straightaway right there on the front stretch. It's a mechanics area, and there's a fence there for a reason.
I didn't see any of them.
I kept having to
get them.
I was being told to make the announcement that they have to be back behind the fence because, hey, that fence is there. If you're on the opposite side and you get hit, unfortunately, you're just now on the opposite side of the barrier.
You'll learn the hard way.
Yeah, hopefully I don't have to. I've learned.
I just hate for the rider because they're in the race and then all of a sudden they hit some. It's like yeah. It's happened too. Like there's been a rider hit the ambulance. The 4-wheeler dude. There's been shit that's happened before. So
that's why you see a lot of people.
We try to do everything we can to prevent it, and that's why Jason's got them good fences, and that's it.
Yeah, next thing you know, he's gonna be putting nets behind the berms.
Nah,
I don't know. Keanu Murphy, went
if
over
it's
the
a
berm
tight
like
area and it needed it, then you go to that. But
you hear
it's
that?
pretty much open. What?
Keanu Murphy told me she was coming in and she hit her breaker bump, gave it a little too much gas, and went to go grab the brake, and she grabbed too much brake, and it said, "Boop," threw her right over the berm. She endoed over the berm. And I saw her on the ground. I'm like, what happened? She's like, grabbed too much from brake, and it shot me over the berm.
Yeah,
I was like,
don't want to grab that one.
Oh man.
All right. Well, we appreciate it. Go ahead and hit some music. Let's get down to the.
Oh yeah, emotions were high, definitely. You're welcome for the hug, Bill. It was awesome. It was awesome. Everybody had a great memory made for sure. We hope to see you guys all at the banquet. Even if you didn't get a championship or anything, we announce your name. Go ahead, come on out. Even if you aren't even part of the series, you want to be out, participating. Come on. We got giveaways, break dancing. Moto Dad's going to be dancing. It's going to be have a good time. We'll see you guys there.